You get a cut on your hand and then you forget it was there and then you put hand sanitizer on. It's that kind of day. Welcome to the 365 vlog. Let's go. Hello people, today is November 23rd, 2016, day 329 of the 365 vlog, and I'm going to talk about college performance. This video may come off as preachy or go to college-ish, but I think it actually does make sense. And for the first time the other day, I actually kind of saw my college, college graduation actually pay off. And I'll tell you why college means something to you in the future and probably why it's impacting myself to want to go to grad school as well. One of the first things that they tell you about getting like a college diploma is that people with college diplomas make a lot more than people who don't have college diplomas. And I used to think that was just like a load of BS. Like I was like, people probably work all the time and they make just as much as anyone else or whatever, and that's just my ignorance from not working. So I figured that out the other day after talking to a coworker and figuring out a little bit of how they make versus like what I make, and the difference between not having a college degree and having a college degree. And the difference between that was just like $3, but that just opened my eyes. I was like, wait, what? Because me and my colleague also have the same position at our work, and it's just kind of interesting just what you can do when you have a degree versus when you don't have a degree, and how that may affect your pay, because I don't know what everyone makes at my job. They could make way more than I do, or they make way less than I do. I don't know, but it's actually kind of interesting just to see the fact that having a degree does open up opportunities. And I think that's one of my motivators wanting to go to grad school, because if I go to grad school, there are a lot of things that will happen. One, I'm going to learn a lot more about my craft and be able to apply it to a job situation. I'll be able to use what I've learned there to take it to a job that could pay me way more than the job that's paying me now is paying me, which is very interesting when you think of it in the whole world of things. Like even if I had the skills that I did from undergrad, how would that differ from me getting it in grad school, and how much would I get paid and what the difference is? There are figures and numbers online, and you probably make more when you have a graduate education, which is very interesting because I hear a lot of people saying that is the new standard now. Because I think one of the other things that's happened over the couple of last years is that jobs have become scarce and competition has become high. So to look really nice to employers, one of the things is having a grad school application that applies to your field. I know people who will normally say like animation or art doesn't really need a graduate like level of study, but I think one of the things that I think I said this in another video, that I feel like I didn't get out of undergrad was the fact that I didn't get the experience necessary to be like a true animator. I have like the tools, but I don't have them like concrete enough to have something to show someone or something that I've created over time. So I think these are some of the problems that I've seen since I've graduated and that I want to rectify. Because there are so many jobs I would like to work for in terms of animation, like Cartoon Network or even Nickelodeon, but I have nothing to show that is concrete. Like a lot of the projects that I've done were only done in a few weeks with not that much care to detail and just really rushed jobs in my opinion, especially for the type of work that I like to do. I don't like to be like half-assed about it. I like to go really in. And I think one of the things I also needed to learn maybe in that time was to do something great, but also make it short. I think that's one of the things I failed to learn. Nonetheless, this brings me back to the topic of college performance. One of the things that's just important is to make sure that you actually try and go to college. I know it can be a financial burden to a lot of people, but I think it's just like figuring out how you can do it and get there and just get your education and what you want. Because even at the end of the day, you feel like you don't need it and you feel like it may be a waste of time. I think there are some businesses or some career fields that really need you to have that, or just having it in general is always a plus. Because I know I was one of the people who really questioned, why am I actually going to school? Am I just going to it because I'm supposed to do it? But you start to see some benefits, I guess, as you get older, and I guess adults have also seen it. That's why they all implore everyone to go to college. That's even why this school that I'm working at is just so focused on getting the students college ready and thinking about going to college, because it's just such an important thing, not just for like how much money you'll make, but just how much knowledge you may amass from the good schools that you actually go to. With that preachy video, I am done talking about college readiness or whatever. It's just one of the thoughts that popped into my head the other day, and I found it really fascinating that it actually occurred in my life. So that's interesting. Just wanted to share that with you. And if you made it to the end of this video, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe for more, guys. So tell me what you think. Do you think that college pays, or is it just a drag? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. But yeah, guys, I'm Vandal. Don't forget to keep it 365, and I'll talk to you next time with another video. Peace, boy. What would I name the company? That's a really good question. I would name the company like Vandal something. Yeah, I'm vain, but it'd be Vandal something or Vandal Comics or something. Well, that sounds kind of cool. Yeah, it'd be like Vandal Comics or something, or Vandal manga, however you want to say it.